In the Quran, there are many passages that talk about Jesus. In Arabic, Jesus is called Isa. What you'll see on the screen are verses from the Quran. I will be reading passages from the Bible. Jesus, son of Mary. Mary, of whom was born Jesus. Matthew 1, verse 16. Jesus, born of a virgin. The virgin's name was Mary. Luke 1, 26. Jesus is perfect or holy. Although he was a son, he learned obedience from what he suffered. And once made perfect, he became the source of eternal salvation for all who obey him. Hebrews 5, verse 8 and 9. Jesus, the miracle worker. Jesus replied, "Go back and report to John what you hear and see. The blind receive sight, the lame walk, those who have leprosy are cured, the deaf hear, the dead are raised, and the good news is preached to the poor. Blessed is the man who does not fall away on account of me." Matthew 11, 4-6. Jesus had no sin. God made him, Christ, who had no sin, to be sin for us, so that in him we might become the righteousness of God. 2 Corinthians 5, verse 21. Jesus, the Messiah. I know that Messiah, called Christ, is coming. When he comes, he will explain everything to us. Then Jesus declared, "I who speak to you am he." John 4, verse 25-26. Jesus lived, died, and rose again. Christ Jesus, who died, more than that, who was raised to life, is at the right hand of God and is also interceding for us. Romans 8:34. Jesus ascended to God. When he, Jesus, ascended on high, he led captives in his train and gave gifts to men. Ephesians 4, verse 8. Jesus resurrected by God. That if you confess with your mouth Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved. Romans 10, verse 9. Jesus is the judge in the end times. For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Christ, that each one may receive what is due him for the things done while in the body, whether good or bad. 2 Corinthians 5, verse 10. These Quranic quotes are very close to the truths in the Bible, and from them Muslims may start to learn about the wonders of Jesus. The Quran only tells part of the story about Jesus, and for Muslims to know the full truth about him, they need to explore who he is from the Bible. May Muslims desire to know the complete truth of who Jesus is, through dreams, visions, the Bible, and people sharing with them about him.